Hello everyone, it's Sadiq Khan here, the Mayor of London. I'm pleased to be able to share this message from across the pond. I want to start by thanking the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, not only for organising this important event, but for facilitating the international exchange and cooperation that we know is so crucial to overcoming COVID-19. The truth is, we can't just move on from this crisis or return to business as usual once it's over. Contrary to earlier speculation, COVID-19 hasn't proved to be a great leveller. Instead, women, working class communities, disabled people, and people of colour have been hit the hardest. In London, we took immediate action to try to mitigate the impact on our most vulnerable citizens. From supporting community organisations working with marginalised Londoners to getting homeless people off the streets, there's no question that what we did helped to protect public health and save both lives and livelihoods. But the truth is, we were always swimming against the tide, because not only were we responding to a deadly pandemic, but we were also dealing with inequalities and injustices that have been decades in the making. The reasons why specific communities and certain groups of people have been more badly affected by this virus are undeniably complex. They range from deep-seated inequalities in health and housing to major disparities in income and employment, not to mention the insidious effects of structural racism and the consequences of outdated attitudes towards disabled people and women. And yet, the conclusions we must draw from this tragic experience are very simple. They are that the difference between keeping or losing your job should never again be determined by your gender. The difference between a high quality of life and a life of loneliness and isolation should never again be determined by your age or a disability. And the difference between life and death should never again be determined by your social class or skin colour. These are the lessons we must learn from this crisis, and they're already guiding our plans for London's recovery. We're putting the values of equality, diversity and inclusion at the heart of our policy making, with 9 recovery missions that are designed to help fix the structural flaws in our society and economy, as well as make our city a fairer, greener and more just place to live. From strengthening our social safety net to creating new, well-paid jobs in the green economy. Of course, this isn't going to be easy, but we owe it to our communities who've suffered and sacrificed so much over the last year to give it everything we've got. And I look forward to working with all of you to make this vision a reality as we pursue our common goal of a future where no one is left behind, where racial justice and gender equality are secured, and where everyone in our cities is truly able to flourish and thrive. Thank you.